Hello everyone. Welcome to the 8th part of Modeling, Analysis and Design of PEB structure. I am Surajit Ghosh, and in this session, I'll discuss how we can create different types of group including member and float group, and how to use this group for load assignment and result interpretation. I'll use the same PEB structure which we have been developing in this series with tapered column and rafter. If you want to know more about this structure or about various member specifications used in this model, you can go through the playlist on Modeling, Analysis and Design of PEB structure. In the last video, we have created and stored various views of the model for side and end panels, for roof panels, and we can open any of this view to select a part of the structure for load or design parameter assignment. There is one limitation. None of this view stores the member or element information. It only saves the active view, and for assignment, we need to select the members once again. That's why it is not possible to use the view name for assignment purpose. How about an option which can save a specific information like node or member number along with the view, and we can use it further for assignment? For this, we need to use the group option. To create a new group, either we can go to the utilities ribbon or use the shortcut Ctrl+G. This will open the group generation window if there is no existing group present in the model. Else it will open the group management panel. From here, we can create a new group with a group name and type. We can specify any name, but the group type is very important and must be selected carefully. There are different types of group, and depending on the type, purpose of the group change. For example, a node or beam group can store only node or member information, but a geometry group can store any node, member or plate information. Obviously, the information which is stored in a group depends on the selection or assignment. This type selection drop-down is dynamic. If there is no plate or solid present in the model, like this model, then there will not be any type to create a plate or solid group. In this model, I want to create couple of member groups for tapered member and side purlin, and few float groups for the roof. Before exploring the options and process, I want to discuss the difference between a beam and float group. Both these types store member information, so if we want to use the group for member selection in the GUI, we can use any of this type. But for load or design parameter assignment, there is a difference between these two types. A member group can be used with any command which require a member list, like a member load or steel parameter. Apart from the UI assignment, we can easily open the input editor and specify the member group name in place of member list. Program will assign the load or parameter to all the members which are listed under that member group. This member group is not useful to define a float load. For that, we need to create a float group with members which form a closed panel and on which the load is transferred, like all the primary and secondary members of a float. Using a float group, we can easily apply a patch load on a portion of the slab, which is very hard using range option. If there are few members in a panel without any intersection, like a expressing, during floor panel generation, program is unable to identify this panel properly, which results in incorrect floor load distribution. I think you have noticed this type of floor load generation problem in your model. We can eliminate this problem using a floor group with defined panel boundary. And not only that, do you know, using a floor group, we can apply a floor load on an inclined panel like on the roof. I will discuss the load assignment in the next video. Let's start with the member group. First, I want to create a group with tapered rafter and column members. There are several design parameters which are required for a built-up section, Also, we need to filter the results of these members for manual optimization. So this member group will be handy. We can select all the tapered members using selection by property option by selecting all the tapered sections with Shift. Then press Ctrl+G to open the group generation window. Say the group name is tapered and type is beam, as we want to store the member information. Next, we need to assign all the selected members to this group using any of this option. After assignment, status of the group is changed from unassigned to assigned. We can also cross-check whether our assignment is correct or not using this highlight option. I want to create another member group with the side purlin members. This time, I will create the group first with the name GURT and type as beam. Now we need to select these members and assign it to this group. For that, we can isolate all the members which are parallel to Z-axis, create a new view, select the front view, select only the side purlin members, and assign these members to the second member group. I will use this member group to assign a UDL on all the side purlin members. I want to create two more groups with type floor to apply a floor load on the roof considering dead load of the seat, dust load and live load. Also, I want to apply these loads as inclined floor load, which is possible only if the load is applied on a floor group. As there is a change in slope, a single group for the entire roof is not suitable. Program will be unable to generate the floor load. We need to create two separate floor groups for each side of the roof by selecting all the rafter and purlin members present in each side of the roof, forming a closed boundary, except the bracing members, which does not take part in gravity load transfer. In last session, we have created a view of the roof without any brace, and we can use this view to isolate the roof. See how easy it is to filter a view using this shaped view? We can change it to front view and select all the members located at one side of the roof, which forms a closed panel. If the boundary is incomplete or if any member is not included in the group, then the generated floor load will be incorrect. Press Ctrl+G to open the group management panel. Create a new group with the name roof left, type floor, and finally assign these members to this group. Similarly, we can create another floor group with name roof right for the right side of the roof. With this, group generation is complete. We have two member group which we will use for member load and design parameter assignment, and two floor group which we will use for floor load assignment on the roof panel. Not only this, anytime we can use these groups to select member, we can select a single or multiple group, and all the members linked with these groups will be selected. By the way, there are few rules for group generation, like a member can be present in multiple groups or consecutive groups with same name will be merged. All these rules are available in the help manual. Apart from the selection and assignment, groups are very useful to check the post-processing or output results. In the results setup page, we can select the group and results will be displayed only for those members which are present in the group. If we want to check the design ratio or bending moment profile for the tapered section, we can easily select the tapered member group. This will eliminate the results of all the other members from the post-processing window. I will discuss this later during result interpretation. That's all for today. Using view management and group, we can easily handle a large structure during modeling as well as result interpretation. In the next part, I will discuss about gravity load assignment. See you soon.